going down here, Matt. Other side of this concrete here, I think. Just, in fact, there's a lake. There's a lake there. No, catch that. That's a fucking lake. Oh, it is a lake. Yeah. Don't want to be jumping in that.
So, welcome back, fellow cake eaters, to Adventure Airsoft. My name's Mike, and today we're going to be looking at a review for the Works Airsoft site, located about 25 minutes from from Chester. 25 minutes from Chester, and about an hour from Manchester or Stoke sort of area. So, you know, as you can see, pretty central to North Wales sort of area and the northwest. So it's a pretty decent site. 50 acres, so it has got a lot of things to offer. This first mission here, you'll be able to see, is from the Somme, and the Somme area is, as you can probably guess, full of mud, trenches, a few little bunkers and things to clear. But essentially, you've got a fort, sort of Alamo in the middle, and then you've got everything that sort of wraps around it into a massive, you know, meat grinder-ish kind of mission, which is really good. I perched myself on the edge, sort of a bit of deflated fire, or enflamed fire, shall I say, firing into the buildings as they're running in to try and clear them. And I'm obviously got a good cover to my right flank. Love it when they fall over. Fantastic. You got carved up. So yeah, it's a good position here. It was a good couple of games to get involved here. Weather held off. Wolverine MTW 7 was doing really well. Good range on here. Didn't have to touch the hop or anything. It was doing quite well.
Yeah, crack on, mate. Go on.
Just to my right here, there is a bunker. So there's quite a few bunkers that overlook this as well. Nice. Basically, this game was for us to defend that as long as possible. Once they'd taken that and we all died, you can get medics once and then you're dead, and you basically you have to fall back to the next location. So now they're starting to push through the woods here, and they start to push through onto the compound. I had some magazine problems from the MTW magazine. That was misfeeding. We then ended it there, and then we pushed ourselves back into this compound here.
Right, guys, when you are dead, you would normally fall back. I want you to join the attack.
I'm going down here, Matt. Other side of this concrete here, I think. Just, in fact, there's a lake. There's a lake there. No, catch that.
Yeah, don't want to be jumping in that. It was pretty bad decision. So the buildings are on hard ground, so it's sort of fairly good there. Fairly decent openings and things. I wouldn't say some of the cover around the building is very good at all. You've got like pallets and things stacked up in this, that and the other, but they've left the gaps in the pallets, so it actually provides zero cover for you, which is something they also did in the CQB, which you'll come on to in a minute. But that's one criticism from the site, is that they haven't got cover in places where you can use that to pepper pot and fire manoeuvre, because the cover isn't really covered. As you can see there, the pallets are open. Few magazine problems. Start to run out of ammo here, so I'll make the decision in a minute to switch to the pistol. But as you can see, it's sort of fairly well built up areas, heavily foliage. So the site offers, as I said, 50 acres of mixed sort of CQB areas and woodland.
That is toss, that mag, honestly.
Couple of kills going on. Marshall was very good, very enthusiastic and very professional. Safety boots were also very professional. But you're going to see in a second here that some of the people don't like taking, either playing the game a little too much, or they like taking hits and stuff. I'm not one for show people like that, but sometimes when it is quite annoying, you can get into that, get drawn into having an argument with it. So clearly got hit there, didn't say anything. We've got another mucker on the corner here. He starts to play silly buggers.
Yeah.
Clearly hits his leg.
You fucker.
Doesn't put his hand up. To be fair, I really should have
He's for a
another
medic.
go at
He's
him.
for a medic.
Give another go at him, but sadly I didn't. What is really good with the site as well is that they tend to have a large number of quite heavy bangers in there, almost like a mortar from mortar tubes.
You see him? Yeah.
Which are really loud, which are really good
right,
to simulate obviously explosions being an artillery barrage going in.
He was
really
dead.
good.
There's no one else there.
To simulate an airstrike and stuff like that, which is fantastic. Really big bangs, fantastic. Bit of atmospherics there.
We can save that. One mag left. Watch out, yeah. So if you look through that window, the corner of that opposite building to us, yeah, got one on the corner.
It's a bit of a standoff before the guys get in, but we can we'll at least hold them off for as long as possible. As soon as you're dead on this one, after you've had a second, you have one medic rule, one word of medics, and then you're dead after that. So once you've done that, you're out, and you're off back walking down to the main sort of safety area. Safety area, and this is the central sort of old factory location where they used to make all the tiles. It used to be a sort of a brickworks, tile works place. So that's kind of quite central to the site, and you sort of peel off in different areas after that.
Yeah.
With car parking there. They do sell, they have a small shop there that sells usual requirements for airsoft days. You've got the usual single-use pyro there, as well as different loads of types of ammunition and rentals. Not a huge amount of rentals, but I did notice that they had a decent selection of rentals there.
Done.
And that's one of the pyros you can hear, just on cue. The other part of the site is a CQB, so just at the back of the car park you've got the main building area, the main factory. Now this is one thing that had some really good points and some sort of really bad points that let it down. So as you can see in a second, as you go through this wall here, you've got you basically work from one end down two aisleways, one end to the other, against each other. It's only about 150, 200 yards max. But you can see a lot of the cover is pallets and things, which is great, but they're not fully covered. So for me, to encourage movement to get down there, you have to have these things covered, people to work together to use them. There's not a huge amount of things you can use there to get from one end to the other. So you end up having a big Mexican standoff, which is really, really annoying, and I hate this sort of Mexican standoffs. I did test it, because you only got two aisles, two movement corridors to get down there. You're forced to just sit there and just empty rounds down. It's not great. Not something I enjoy, to be fair. But the other side of it, the positives are that they do have a few scenarios here with a bomb, that you arm the bomb and then it goes off, etc., like at most places. But this is actual real lights. You've got to have a sequence of operating the bomb and a sequence to deactivate it and so on and so forth. So that was really good. Good to see that. But it's just a shame that you can't do more.
We shot from fucking behind
sort of fire maneuver. I kept getting shot from behind here, so these guys are just, being a bit arseholes, trying to shoot the target you're trying to shoot in your head, and then hitting you. So I got hit 2 or 3 times, which just really pissed me off. This was my last game of the day. Again, you can see the cover there. This is the second sort of movement corridor down, just to the right of where we were before, through the wall. and it's the same, not a huge amount of cover to actually use to fire, manoeuvre and pepper pot between them. Once you're down them, you've only got to go again, go again, go again. I think it would work out a lot better if they were at least half of them were fully covered, so you can get people that actually take cover and still, you know, have holes in it to shoot through or whatever like that. But to me it let it down. The other positive is the fact that it does look like there's loads of other areas to develop. To my right here now, you've got blocked off areas that you can't go down yet, but it looks like they're in the process of developing those areas into more CQB rooms, etc., that you can do clearance and stuff on. So it has got huge potential, and I think it's only been going a year, sort of through COVID last year it started, I think. So yeah, so it looks like it's got good potential down the side. And I think with the right people and the right game scenarios, it would bring it on a block more. It certainly seems okay the day we're in. This game is coming to an abrupt end in a minute, so hopefully you've enjoyed that. Read more on our blog on www.adventureairsoft.com, where there's more info about the site. But hopefully we'll see you down there, and we'll get there together and a few games. Please subscribe, looking for all the content, and thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully it's been helpful for you. It helps make you make a decision to go and support local sites and small independent sites. So take care of yourselves. That's this cake eater out for now. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.
Yeah.
In the shoulder.